Welcome back to the DFS Special.
I'm your host.
Your DFS Jerusalem coming to you live from the
Listen, you got 150 entries and then you're a shark, and I don't fuck with you. So
There's too much good shit on here. This is the often imitated, never duplicated. I'm here with my lovely co-host. Thank y'all. Stay safe. Enjoy. I may have been calling in to work. You're gonna be in the running for the snowflake of the year. Get your shit together with your snowflake. I'm here at the crib, man, and I'm just finishing up. Stop. Throw them bitches in the main. I'm telling you. You're gonna see the results, bro. You're gonna see it. This is what's really gonna help you out. You know how I feel about the home dogs. There's a lot of fight in the home dogs, and I really think a lot of shit to go over tonight. Who that scored all them points over there? Player of the night.
get them in your lineups, get them in there, and let's go get this money.
Thursday, let's go, and remember, in the sweatshop, we always keep it 300.
What's up? What's happening? What is going on? This is your big homie, the DFS Jerusalem. Of course, you can follow me on Twitter at DFS Jerusalem. Today, we're going to be talking a little bit about what happened last night. We are going to be chopping up today's 4-game slate. It is a small one. We're going to be going with our regular formatting of the show, where first thing we do is uncover our feature 4 plays of the night. These are the 4 most talked about, tweeted about guys in the DFS Sweatshop, in the Facebook VIP, and as well as on Twitter. First guy we're going to talk about is the Who Dat, scoring all them points over their player of the night. The big homie Jarrell Martin, man. This is crazy because I was on this cat already. Like, I was like, yo, I like Jarrell Martin. Gasol is out. Gotta get a lot of Martin. And I didn't have as much as I should have. I didn't have as much Jarrell Martin as I should have. I kind of let a lot of people putting us on to the Deontay Davis dude. I had way more Deontay Davis than I needed, and in a lot of those lineups, I had some extra salary where I could have played Jarrell Martin just about everywhere. So shout out to you, man. Yo, I don't know how I let one of the biggest things that I talk about, the eye test, steer me away. You know what I'm saying? Like, the eye test steered me away. Like, this is a dude, I know he's good. I know he balls out. I know if he's given the opportunity, he can go out and play very well. But I just did not have as much. I had way more Deontay Davis than I had Jarrell Martin. But who that scoring all them points is Jarrell Martin. And by the way, yes, I am in the barbershop. I figured out that I can use my iPad and my personal hotspot to link it to my PC, and then I can get on with you guys no matter where I am, no matter what I'm doing, and that's dope. So here we are, man, for today's show. The next guy we're going to talk about is the how did I miss that play tonight? This is a guy that I talked about. Yo, this is a guy who, I know what time it is with him. It's my favorite player. This is Kristaps Porzingis. And I'm going to tell you how I missed him. Okay, I'm going to tell you how I missed him. Well, what put me on him? First, I didn't like Kristaps. Didn't like him. But we've been doing this thing in the shop, man. We've really been analyzing pricing from site to site. We've been doing pricing and just seeing what the discrepancies are and seeing where the big differences are. And Kristaps Porzingis was 9.1 on FanDuel. He was 8K on DraftKings. So that was over $1,000 in difference, and that's what put us onto him. That's what said, yo, I think Kristaps is in play. And I talked about him all day, talked it up, talked about how I didn't like it, but the new research that we were doing told us to play him. And I just didn't pull the trigger, didn't have any Kristaps. They took a rebound away from him that would have given him a double-double, which would have been more points than this. He should have had a few more points. They ended up taking a rebound from him in a stat correction. But, yo, how the fuck did I miss that play? Like, that's my guy. That's my guy. He went ham. Had a very nice game. Next guy I'm going to talk about is the heat check play tonight. You just can only go to one dude, man. Hassan Whiteside. I know we all had a lot of exposure to Andre Drummond, as was deservedly so. I felt like he had a chance, a real shot at being the highest scoring guy on the slate. And I also felt like if we saw 30 minutes from Hassan Whiteside, that he would rival that as well. And that's exactly what he did, man. That is why He's tonight's heat check player tonight. Salute to you, Mr. Whiteside. In 32 minutes, you had 27 points, 13 boards, 6 blocks, bro. Only turned the ball over once. Very solid game there for the homie Hassan Whiteside. And now we must talk about that one motherfucker.
Snowflake, snowflake, little snowflake, little snowflake falling from the sky.
Yeah.
Snowflake, snowflake, little snowflake, falling, 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 falling on my head. Snowflake, snowflake, little snow.
I gave you a little bit extra. I gave you a little extra time with the snowflake song. Because I really want that to sink in. I want you to rub that all over you with your snowflake ass. Zach LaVine, you came back and you stole my money. Okay? Now, well, I'm not gonna say you stole my money, so to speak. You stole a lot of our money because you were 4.1 on FanDuel, but you were 5.1 on DraftKings. So it seemed like a camouflage effect you had where, yo, this dude is cheap as shit on FanDuel, was just priced up more than this and had a really good game. And what should be a decent matchup, Clay been giving up the booty to shooting guards all year long. You gotta feel like Zach LaVine's gonna come and ball out and play well. Well, hell no, he didn't. No, he didn't. And for that tonight or today, use a motherfucking snowflake with your snowflake ass. I want you to take that snowflake song, rub that bitch all over you. I ain't gonna roster your punk ass again until I'm a little bit more sure that you are sure of yourself. You played timid. You look scared. You got your 20 minutes, but you just didn't do shit with it. And for that reason, use a motherfucking snowflake with your snowflake ass. Let's get on with the rest of the motherfucking show. Bam. Now, only a 4-game slate we have for tonight. Really small one. A couple of marquee matchups, I think. We do have actually like 3 or 4. All of these games look to be good, bro. Look to be really good games. We got Philadelphia going to Boston. We've got Orlando going to Cleveland. Minnesota going to Houston, and then Indiana going to Portland, man. So this could be a really nice slate. I think if I don't think you could pick a better collection of games where bench guys are going to be in play, or where it's a lot more solidified who you think is going to be there, because both of these teams play, 7, 8 deep, but you know who those guys are. A lot of them are household names that are really good. So this is like, like Marcus Smart, Marcus Morris, Terry Rozier, like we know these guys, right? So I think this can be a really good slate. I think this is gonna be a really good slate. So let's go ahead and jump into it, man. First game we got is going to be the Philadelphia 76ers going to Boston to take on the Celtics. I am coming from a DraftKings point of view. After that, we're going to circle back the wagons and go back through it and kind of look at the pricing discrepancies. And I want you all in the VIP. If you're a Facebook VIP member, I want you to really chop that up, man. I want you to really take that to the group and chop that up, the pricing discrepancies, because we did see a lot of that work well. We saw a lot of that work well. I think the guy that had the biggest price discrepancy was Andrew Harrison. He did not have a good game. So there may be something to that. So as we do that research, let's go ahead and jump right in. We got Joel Embiid at 9.4. Yes. I like Joel Embiid here. I think anytime you get Philadelphia, Boston together, this could be, the makings of a really, really solid game against the Celtics. 41 and 39 in the 2 games this season against them, which is that's respectable. It shows that if he has one of those huge games, that's a floor. That 40-something, that's a floor. That's a floor game. If you're looking for 40 points real quick at 9.4, Joel Embiid can be your guy, right? So if you're looking for that as a floor. Plus, we know how Boston can struggle against point guards. Against rebounders. Then you look at the fact that Kyrie Irving could be out of this game as a game time decision. That should sweeten the pot for you just a little bit more. Now Ben Simmons, Ben Simmons is now under 8K, and deservedly so, bro. I mean, deservedly so. Just has not been playing well. Am I the guy that says, oh, I just can't play anybody? No, I'm not like that. I'm not gonna be like, oh, I'll never play this guy again ever, and never do. Like, I will give a dude another shot if I think he's in a good matchup and he can't be fucked with, I'm gonna give him another shot. So, but looking at this one on a 4-game slate, of course Ben Simmons has to be a play that we can take a look at. Of course, he has to be. He has to be. He's under 8K. We've seen he has 60-point upside. Let's take a look at what he did last time out against them. 29, 40, and 33. So I mean, we're gonna need upper 40s from him in order to justify that. And yeah, ooh, that's tough. That's tough. But I mean, he's still somebody you can look at. You can look at him definitely. I mean, you gotta kind of look at him. You can't just, oh, I'm never gonna play a guy when he could be in a good spot. Dario Saric at 6.1. Kind of like that as a sneaky power forward play. I don't think a lot of people are gonna be on him. Robert comes in at 5.2. It could be playable. It could be playable now. But JJ Redick out, Rashawn Holmes out, Markelle Fultz out. Like all of these cats out. That's really gonna bring into reason. Like maybe Amir Johnson on the revenge tip. Nah. Get Amir Johnson. He had 25 against them last time in Boston. That was in November. Now I wouldn't really fuck with that too much. Plus, we've seen Trevor Booker get most of those minutes too, the big man minutes off of the bench. So, and then T.J. McConnell does stick out to me too at 4.4. I think he's usable. Kyrie as a game time decision. Let's see what is ailing Kyrie. And this is a dope spot to get on Ben Simmons because nobody gonna want to play that dude. And I'm a tournament player, so I like shit like that. Okay, he was held out of practice yesterday, and is considered questionable for Thursday's game versus the Sixers. So we gotta get some more news on him as the day goes by. Be sure to go follow the beat writer on Twitter. They'll let you know exactly what's going on. Al Horford at 7K. I think he's usable because centers can get off against Joel Embiid. He's not like a lockdown defender or anything. Then we've got Aaron Baines at 3.6. I don't love that, but on a 4-game slate, he is going to be playable. I'm not big fans of Brown and Tatum unless Kyrie Irving is out. If Kyrie Irving is out, then I think that we can look to we can look a little further on to Jaylen Brown or Jason Tatum. But with Kyrie Irving being in, I'm not sure that for me it'd be Jaylen Brown more than anything. It'd be Jaylen Brown more than anything because you got to think Jason Tatum is probably going to be locked up with Ben Simmons, and both of them are fairly decent defenders. So if no Kyrie fight, fuck yeah, Rozier, bro. Marcus Smart is a game time decision as well. That's tough. What's his deal? Okay, Marcus Smart sat out Wednesday's practice with an illness and is questionable. So he's got an illness. He should have played in. So Terry Rozier at 4.7 is usable. Either way, I kind of like him. Like if Kyrie plays or not, I think that Rozier is playable. If Kyrie's in or not, I think Rozier is playable. Does Rozier have GPP upside? Yes, he does. Lawrence Robinson says, if no Kyrie, fire Rozier. I definitely agree. TJ usage goes up without JJ. I definitely agree with that one. So if he's in a good spot, you might well roster him, yeah. Bayless revenge game. That dude is a bum. He doesn't deserve a revenge narratives. Daniel Tice. Daniel Tice has been balling lately. He has been. Let's look at this. Daniel Tice has been balling. 15, 20, 26, 23. Tice been getting it. I think some of those have been blowouts, though. Then we have Orlando and Cleveland. Now, the Cavs, man, a 10.5-point favorite. We've seen Orlando get somewhat healthy. Bismack is grabbing boards and blocking shots like a madman. Elf is not just completely destroying everything. Evan Turner has been playing very well at that shooting guard spot. And I think I like him at 5.5. Shooting guards against Cleveland has been a thing. Not only is Aaron Gordon in play for me, Elf deserves a look. Evan Fournier is in play for me at 5.5. You can stack this shit, bro. Even DJ Augustine off the bench at 3.7. Very cheap price on him. Am I on Bismack? Is Bismack in play? Yeah. Bismack is in play. Centers really don't don't crush against Cleveland like that, I think Bismack can be in play. Yeah, Bismack can be in play. Orlando looks stackable, bro. Yo, Orlando looks like the squad to stack. But I love Fournier the most. LeBron looks stackable here. 11.3 for LeBron should be a very solid price point. I wouldn't have any issue there. Kevin Love at 7.4. Yes, he's gonna see. That's the one thing I like about Biyombo, because if Kevin Love is locking down that 5 spot and he is taking Biyombo away from the basket, shooting 3-point shots, Biyombo isn't even gonna go away from the basket. Kevin Love might go ham. Kevin Love might go ham. Think about that. Nobody who's gonna get out there and try to defend Kevin Love shooting threes. Nobody. Kevin Love might go ham. Yeah, Kevin Love might go ham. Bismack is not going to leave and go out there, because if he does, Kevin Love can put the ball on the floor as well. Birch is the sleeper here. Definitely. If you subscribe to what happened last time out, he could definitely be the sleeper. I know they got rid of Adrian Payne, so he's going to be the backup center, the only backup center. Now, this is if Maurice Spates is still out, because he was out for personal reasons. He should be back. Spates will not be with the Magic for Tuesday's game against the Timberwolves for personal reasons. So, there's a good chance that Mo Spates comes back. I don't think he's going to be out. You don't think they'll match Biyombo with Tristan? Not to start. Not to start. It's Isaiah Thomas, Jay Crowder, J.R. Smith, Love, and LeBron James. That's going to be the starters. Love is going to start at the 5. And by the time Love, because Love usually plays like much of the first quarter. By the time that first rotation goes around, when you get Tristan Thompson coming in, he's gonna be matched up against either Mo Spates or the other dude or the Birch kid. So, how about the homie Jonathan Simmons? I said Orlando's probably the most stackable joint on the slate. Like easily stackable without worrying about it. You can stack that shit. I like Orlando starting 5. It's my favorite stack. I love that they're the underdog. People are probably not going to want to stack them against Cleveland. I think they could be good. Yeah, if Mo Buckets is out for some reason, then you could look to Birch. Then you got to, because who's going to get those backup center minutes? And he's only 3.3, and I'm okay with playing guys against Tristan Thompson or the Cleveland second team. I'm okay with that. Speaking of Tristan Thompson, he had 3.8, 17 minutes is what they project. Don't love him. I think Dwayne Wade is in play. Jeff Green at 3.9 is a guy that's in play. I don't love much else of this. Isaiah Thomas at 5.7, man. You got to take a look at that. That's cheap as shit. That's stupid cheap. And if he's playing 30 minutes, bro, if you get 30 minutes of Isaiah Thomas at 5.7, I think you kind of lock him in. I do. I think you gotta lock him in. He had 26 last time in 21 minutes. I do. I think you kind of lock. I think Isaiah is like the biggest lock, easy. At 5.7, I think you gotta play Isaiah. Then you got Minnesota and Houston. We're gonna be without Trevor Ariza, without Gerald Green, without Onuaku. So Nene is gonna be a game time decision. Troy Williams. So there's really nobody that's gonna be playing for Houston. James Harden is a game time decision, who probably won't go. I don't think he does. I don't think he goes. With a hamstring, the soft tissue injury, do you want to play Harden at 10.5? Yeah, if you find out before Lockheed's playing, I wouldn't say, oh, you got to completely fade him. If I'm making multiple lineups, if I'm making 5 or 10 lineups, I might have one with Harden. But if I'm making one lineup, I'm not playing James Harden. Not with a soft tissue injury coming back first game. So Chris Paul looks good to me. Clint Capella is a guy that I can definitely use. Bob Mooch at 3.2, I don't love that one. Give me some Eric Gordon here. If Nene is out, then you kind of, PJ Tucker. PJ Tucker is a no-brainer at 3.5. I like that. On the other side, Towns at 9.1. The price is up on him. I don't really love him a lot, especially if I'm looking at his past couple of games against the Rockets. Oh shit! Oh, this is last year. He hasn't played him yet this year. 63, 73, 59, 69. Damn, he destroyed Clint Capella a few times last year. 9.1 is a lot. Harden is going to play 25-minute restriction. Yeah, I'm not playing Harden. What does Buckets do against Houston? Isn't he from Houston? Yo, buckets is from Houston. That's the narrative. And he's 8.8. Fire up Jimmy Butler. Jeff Teague. Wiggins is playable at 5.8. Yeah, Jimmy Butler is from Houston. Jamal Crawford at 3.5 looks to be playable as well. Let's take a look at what he's done in his games against Houston. 24 and 30 minutes the last one. Okay. So this is their first time playing him this year. Yeah, Bahamute probably is gonna be stuck to Jimmy Butler, which I ain't scared. Jimmy Butler's from Houston, 222.5 point total, with Houston giving up 4.5. I'm cool with that. Then we have Indiana and the Portland Trailblazers. Vic Oladipo was under 9K. Click him. That's very simple. That's easy. That's easy. That's easy. Vic Oladipo is definitely in play. We've got Miles Turner is still out, so that's gonna open it up. I think Corey Joseph has been in play for us a lot over the last few games, man, and I don't see any problem, any reason why he shouldn't. Big game Dame. Yo, this team does limit point guards. Indiana does limit point guards, and that's why I'm not in love with Dame and or CJ. But the prices on them are fairly cheap if you want to take a look at that. Sabonis against Nurkic. I think Nurkic gets the edge here at 6.4. Only 400 more than Sabonis. I think he gets the edge there. Thad Young at 5.3. Don't really love him. But Collison at 5.2 does look to be usable. Bogdanovich, he's cheap. He's cheap. But I don't love him. Not against Evan Turner. Evan Turner's a really solid defender. I don't love him. Ed Davis. No, I don't love Dame and CJ. I don't. I would play Collison Depot first. Yeah. I'm gonna look at Sabonis to see what he's done against the Blazers here. Let's take a look. He had 15 in one game against them earlier this year and had 29 minutes. What did Nurk do against Indiana when he played him? I think Nurk balled. No, he didn't. He only had 19 in 26 minutes. Alrighty. Corey Joseph, maybe some Lance Stevenson looks to be playable. So I got Nurk. I got Amino at 5K. That can be a playable guy here. I'll remind him. All right. So I'm gonna go over to FanDuel and have a look at the just the differences in pricing. Where Joel Embiid similar priced, Ben Simmons similar price, Robert Covington on FanDuel on DraftKings is 5.2. He's 5.3 on FanDuel. Not a big difference. Nothing to really write home about. Dario Saric. 5.3 on FanDuel. Yo, I love that. Saric is cheaper on FanDuel than he is on DraftKings. That's a highlight play right there. That's a highlight play. We got Kyrie Irving is 8.2. Horford 7.4. Jaylen Brown 5.7. All right, those are similar priced. Then we got Orlando and Cleveland. Aaron Gordon is 7.5. Aaron Gordon is 7.5 on FanDuel. And he's 7.5 on DraftKings. I like that. I do. Yeah, I like that one. Then we got Fournier. Let's check out Fournier. 5.7. Jonathan Simmons is 4.5. That's usable. Love 7.5. LeBron 12.5. So that means LeBron is playable. Like stupid playable. Isaiah is 5.7. Same price. So you get a discount on Isaiah Thomas on FanDuel. That's nice. Then we got Minnesota and Houston on FanDuel. Karl-Anthony Towns is like 100 more, so you're getting somewhat of a discount. Not a big one. Look at that. Jimmy Butler is 10K on FanDuel. He's 8.8 on DraftKings. That's a play. It's a play. Chris Paul 10.4. LeBron 10.5. Capella, Anderson, Bamute, and then you got Indiana and Portland. Indiana and Portland. Depot is 500 more on at FanDuel, right around where he should be. Sabonis is 6K, so that's gonna make him usable because he's pretty much priced the same. Nurkic 6.5, a little bit usable there. Dame, these guys are priced up. Dame and CJ. So because of that, I think Dame's gonna be in play for me on DraftKings because he's 8.6. He's 800 more on FanDuel. I'm gonna put him in play for me. I'm gonna put him in play. Collison is 5.3 on FanDuel. What is his price on DraftKings? 5.2. Okay. All right. Well, there we go, man. Went in, chopped up some really good stuff, man. Thank you all for joining me in the stream. Yo, yeah, let's go out, have a really solid night. Meet me in the VIP at 5:30. We are gonna be chopping it up. All right. So much love to everybody that joined the stream. Check me out in the Facebook VIP. If you want to know how to get there, go to the website www.dfssweatshop.com. Upon your paid subscription, I will welcome you to the very best group online, and we can get to the money. So let's keep it real, let's keep it honest, and let's always keep it 300. Peace.